Well, former Roosevelt and USD standout Nate Tibbetts got some great news today. The former Skyforce head coach has been promoted to associate head coach of the Portland Trailblazers. Quote, Nate has been integral to our success and has earned this promotion, said head coach Terry Stotts. Nate was an assistant in Cleveland where he kind of mentored Kyrie Irving before going to Portland, and his name has been mentioned during several recent searches for head coaches in the NBA. He's been around the game his entire career as both a player, teacher, and now as a coach. And I know his dad, Fred, is smiling about today's news. Former Lincoln football standout Gannon Moore is on his way to making the USA Rugby World Cup team. And as Brandon Green tells us, he's been one heck of a journey for the former Patriot. Meet our Carl's TV and Appliance Athlete of the Week.
Gannon Moore's road to becoming a U.S. rugby player was anything but a straight line.
So it all started actually at this field here. When I was a freshman in high school, my older brother said that rugby would make me a better football player and not go out for track.
Moore played both sports at Lincoln High School.
An amazing running back, and I always joke with him because I'm like, he's a great offensive player. He always needs to work on his tackling.
So he goes out there, he just sprints like he did back in high school. I mean, he's just a straightforward runner. He doesn't go side to side. He'll go straight forward. He finds the holes, and he'll run you over. He doesn't care.
Moore would help lead Lincoln to a state title in his junior year, and as a senior, he would set the single-season rushing touchdown record for Class 11AA with 29. He would go on to attend SMSU to play football, and after 4 years, his football career would come to an end.
After football was said and done with, I just got back into rugby,
which led him to play overseas.
Sort of made the best decision of my life, and I moved to New Zealand, and that's where I've been living and playing rugby, and that's where I met my fiance, so that's sort of home base now.
While playing for North Harbour in Silverdale RF, Moore began to become noticed on the Team USA radar and finally got the life-changing call.
On vacation, and then my phone had picked up some coverage, and I had a voicemail on my phone saying, "This is Greg McWilliams from USA Rugby. Give me a call."
Moore getting that call created gratification not only for himself but for his Sioux Falls community.
Every time I see something get shared on Facebook about him, it's going straight on my page. I'm just ecstatic to see, him playing on national TV, worldwide TV. And it's like, oh, that's my buddy. That's Gannon. Yeah.
It shows me the possibilities for the youth in Sioux Falls, telling them what he's been able to succeed at and the pathways that are out there for kids to be able to make careers out of this.
Right now, Moore is at preliminary training for Team USA in the hopes of making the 31-man roster for the Rugby World Cup in Japan this September. In Sioux Falls, Brandon Green, KDLT Sports.
Well, that would be cool. The Wild signed a couple of guys today, Matt Zuccarello and Ryan Hartman in particular. We'll have more on this tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll have some baseball highlights before the rains came and golf as well. We'll be right back.